Here's the thing, you guys. I'm fighting a big, scary Brazilian. He's on the secret juice. He's not even American. He's not a real man. He's gonna do the man dance with me. I'm gonna point to the ground. I'm gonna shoot my guns. And I'm gonna win this fight. Here's the thing about my prediction about Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa this Saturday, UFC 302 in this video. Hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA.
Salam alaikum to everyone.
I nearly lost my voice doing this kind of Sean Strickland impersonation. But anyways, Sean Strickland will fight Secret Juice, Paulo Costa. Now, this is a fight that I've really been thinking about a lot, who I will pick. Because it's such a hard fight to predict. Both of those guys are so good in their own ways. Both have never really faced someone like each other, especially in that division for Strickland's case, because you could say Strickland faced dynamic strikers in the welterweight division. For example, Dos Santos, who knocked him out with a spinning kick, by the way. But that was in welterweight. You just cannot compare this one by one because Paulo Costa is a huge freaking guy who obviously isn't as fast as those welterweight guys. Sean Strickland doesn't cut that much weight anymore, which means he can take better shots. His brain is better for the fights and whatnot because of the fluids. You know the deal. So it's really hard to predict that fight, but I will still try.
Everything is possible in life when you believe.
I have to say at first, those two guys are two of my probably top 5 most favorite fighters at the moment. It's so hard for me to pick someone because I love both those guys so much.
Love you, brother.
But I have to pick someone. So let me give you the short and quick breakdown. Sean Strickland really emerged to be one of the best strikers, and let me finish my point, in the middleweight division. He's not the best striker in terms of beautiful striking. He does not have He hasn't beautiful technique or anything. Yeah, his jab is beautiful. The rest is a lot of swinging stuff. A lot of stuff that doesn't look that beautiful, but it's effective. And that's what matters at the end of the day. He has, or we could also name it, the most effective striking probably in the middleweight division at the moment. Whilst Paulo Costa seems to be on, in the right mindset finally that we need him. It's the first time in a long time that he fights twice a year, or for the second time in a year. He used to fight once a year for the last few years. In 2023, didn't even fight once. Well, he was injured, but you know what I mean. So that makes him much more dangerous as well. He seems as healthy as ever. He seems as dedicated, as dialed in as ever. And Paulo Costa, we know if you watch his past, how good this guy is. This guy was a ferocious monster when he came up. The Izzy fight kind of changed him, but I believe the ferocious monster is still in him. That guy who fought Yoel Romero is still in him. Now, will we see that guy against Sean Strickland? I don't know. But we shall see. It's definitely a possibility. He looked good against Whitaker. Now, the question is, how will Paulo Costa handle Strickland's style? Because Strickland will just walk forward walk forward at you with his Philly shell and just do the man dance with you.
We'll do the man dance.
And Paulo Costa, as far as I feel like from watching him, is not too effective when he gets pushed. He lost the Whitaker fight because he didn't attack as much. I was going crazy when I was like, bro, every time Costa attacked Whitaker, he was hurting him, he was winning the fight. And every time Whitaker threw something, Paulo Costa didn't know what to do. Paulo Costa is really not the best off his back foot. That's also how Izzy beat him. Against Whitaker, it kind of confused me a little bit, or it worried me a little bit now for the Strickland fight, that he was not that attack happy. He was very hesitant, didn't throw as much. Whatever he threw, he was landing, but he didn't throw as much. And against Strickland, you have to throw a lot, because Strickland will walk you down and he will evade a lot of your shots. You will not just catch Strickland unless you're Pereira with just one random shot. You will have to throw a lot of stuff against Strickland to eventually land things. Because Strickland, because he spars so much, he spars even on fight week, he sees most of your shots coming.
I'm coming!
And if he sees the shots coming, he will evade them with his Philly shell. He will block your leg kicks. He will see your kicks coming, try to block, to get out of the way. Of course, he cannot block everything, but you don't try to say. With the output he had against Whittaker, he will not have success against Strickland. He needs more output, and he needs to get Strickland off onto his back foot. He can't let Strickland pressure him. He needs to be the one advancing, which will be really interesting to see if he will do that. Now the thing is, this fight is 5 rounds. It's a co-main, but it's 5 rounds. Paulo Costa only went 5 rounds once in his UFC career. That was against Marvin Vettori in 2021 at light heavyweight. Sean Strickland goes 5 rounds on a regular. Maybe he doesn't take 5 rounds every time he fights. Often though, but he trains for 5 rounds since forever now. Fought a lot of 5-round fights, knows perfectly how to pace himself, and has a high output for 5 rounds. With Costa, I'm a little bit worried. I'm really, even though he looks really in phenomenal shape, he looks to be very focused and everything, I don't know if he can, because as I said, he needs the high output to win that fight in the first place. And I don't know if he can keep that high output for the whole of 5 rounds. Now, of course, you could say, yeah, he will just knock him out early. Of course, the possibility exists, but the last time Paulo Costa knocked someone out was 2018-ish, if I remember right, which is like over 6 years ago, you know what I mean? So I don't know if he will knock Strickland out. Of course, you could catch him with a spinning back kick or anything. He has beautiful kicks, and kicks is the hardest thing to see, especially if you mix them up with body and head, which Paulo Costa does very well. He lost to kick to the body and like 3 times, and then the 4th kick comes up high. He definitely has a chance to knock Strickland out. But watching recent fights of Strickland, he is so good, as I said, at defending your shots, at not getting hit. And I do believe that if he doesn't catch him with something beautiful, which always can happen, that Strickland will just walk him down for 5 rounds, land a lot of shots, maybe hurt him. I don't see Strickland finishing him though, and make him look like DDP looked after 5 rounds. I don't know how DDP won the fight, by the way. And win by unanimous decision. So I think Sean Strickland, with his cocksucker, with the Philly shell, will win that fight. 5 rounds by unanimous decision. At least like 4 rounds he will win, in my opinion. Sean Strickland by unanimous decision. The Bloodsport pick for UFC 302 for the co-main event. Write your pick in the comments, guys. We would love to hear your takes and why as well. Write it in the comments. Like this video, guys. Subscribe to this channel. Would appreciate that. Check out the Bloodsport merch, bloodshop.net. Link in bio. We're free shipping with the code FREE. All kinds of merch stuff you could imagine. The best merch. Check it out. Would appreciate that a lot. Stay bloody, guys. And until the next one. Bye-bye. Bloodsport out.